Mic on.
Alright. I probably should launch the game already. We're a little behind. But hello everyone. Hello Palmer Dude. Hello Faint. How you guys all doing today? I am going to try my absolute best to just hurry up and get this game over with. Let's play some Dream Daddy. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Oh god. And here it comes. This song's gonna be stuck in my head for like years. Wow.
Welcome. You got dads.
Alright. So. I probably should turn up music. It doesn't really go with the game at hand. Let's see. Yeah, so I went on to like 2 dates with Craig. I went on a date with Robert. A date with Joseph. I went on a date with Hugo. Excuse me. A date with Hugo also. I don't really care for Damien or Matt. I really don't care for Brian. So Hmm. Yep. Let's go hit up Robert. I haven't actually talked to him in like a long time, so let's go message him. Okay, here we go. Forgot how much I had to read. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and that book says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen them come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I'll walk away from your computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. Excuse me. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to make it. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan and to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making pie. Or making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember. Hey, yeah, gamer. Daddy cooking good stuff. Daddy's cooking a cherry pie, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really a big pan. Oh my god. I was making a pun, consciously, and it just came out, and I caught it. My conscience is like, what the fuck? Get back in there. Like, go back underwater. Go. Oh my god. Oh, my brain is melting. Oh god. I'm not a big fan of pies. I'm more of a cake kind of guy. Oh my god, not much of a pan. My god. Oh, my brain. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this place, or to this pie. My special twist of my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Let's go with almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract, duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in, way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to keep it in there? Or leave it in there for 15 minutes? I'll just wing it. Is Jerry a dream daddy? Well, duh, Jerry. It's like the original cast, which is kind of like they're old news. Then it's like Mr. Jerry. Then it's like A Gamer. Then like Tosh. Yeah, that's it. God. But how you doing, Mr. Jerry? Amanda's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do weird jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes. Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based convection. Good God. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Man, I have trouble news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. Their lifestyle's calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza? Ella, I'm good. I'm just getting home from work. It's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. I should have gone to the beach. I really should have gone to the beach, but I don't ever want to go to the beach. I hate being alone, okay? I cannot stand being alone. So I just stayed home mostly all day, and yeah. I stayed home mostly all day and just played Final Fantasy Online. That was me. That was my life because I'm a loner. Uh, ooh, I'm a daddy. You know what this means. Oh my God. Thanks for all the pie. We shared a cordial handshake. I waited for a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig in it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly, and you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into a center of my 12th birthday cake? Ew, that's disgusting and disturbing at the same time. Boy, hook me up. There's plenty we can do. uh, You know what, hey gamer, if you guys were like, if I was actually in California or even on the West Coast, I'd be like, hey, let's like meet up over the weekend and like go to the beach or something. But no, I'm on the East Coast by myself and I'm like, guess I'll play some video games or go get some fast food and come home and like cry and eat. Yay! Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and actually created chlorine gas? Oh my god, how do you even do that? Well, that's a bit of exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda?
Oh.
I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burnt the heck out of my roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I hate the beach, LOL, and I live in LA, oxymoron. What? I I like going to the beach legit to only sunbathe. I will get in the water if I get too hot, but if I get in the water, like I'm gonna swim around, and I need some people in the water with me, swimming around with me. um, Eat the pie, Manda Panda. Country boy, I love you. Hi, David Spawn. How you doing? Welcome. I'm very proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe as a society it should. Maybe we as a society should have a little bit more respect for fathers as a whole. Alright, sorry. I was trying to read something at the same time. That does not work apparently. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room and to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decided to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh, hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Of course. I feel like he... Hey, thirsty. Hey, thirsty. Thirsty. Hey, I'm a salad. Come outside. Oh my god. He is like the person I cannot fucking stand in my life. I have like one person in my phone who will not text me all day, from like morning to like 11 p.m. at night. All day. I'll be like messaging them because I need to know something or I asked them something and they didn't respond. And then they'll message me like 4 in the morning. And I'm like, why? Why are you a night owl? Like, your job is in the morning. Like, I know you're awake. You just don't check your phone. Like, they go to work, they come home, they pass out. They wake up at like 2 in the morning. They go out partying all night. And then they come back, pass back out, go to work. And then just repeat that. I'm like, how do you even live? I would die. I would physically die. I'm at the gym right now, and I just finished my 3-mile run, finished in 19 minutes. I'm so tired. Oh, well, good job, Andy. Congrats. This daddy's on fire. He's doing naughty things, probably. Uh, I have like hiccups and burps. What is that? I was on the, I was just on the urge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look at my window, and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. How'd you like going out there naked? I open my door to try to figure out what's going on. Hey, hey, wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well have live a little. Uh, I'm tired. I'm tired to do leg workout. You mean too tired to do leg workout? Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? Look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I mean, I wouldn't mind either if it was like this late. If I was like on the verge of falling asleep at 1 a.m., I'd be like, fuck it. I'll go in my boxers. Let's go. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Rapper back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. That's the spirit. Pantless. You like Tom Waits? Hoist that rag, baby. I feel like this is like a lyric or something. Yeah, okay. Before I could answer, Mom turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights his cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. You look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever. I got myself into. It looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. Like, okay, here's my thing with Robert. Like, I'm gonna like show the other side of me for a moment. So, like, I like him because he's kind of like alpha-ish. And it has that like stare, I guess. But I need somebody who would like tell me what to do, because if I was in a situation, I would be so like scared. I would be like just sitting there. I would let it go. I would let it happen. But I would be like in my head, I'd be like, I'm gonna get raped tonight. Like I'm gonna die. Like I am gonna die. God, abduction. Exactly. I'm going to be like, fuck. I'm dead. I'm like, I might as well just text a man to love you and just like die. Okay. I glance over at Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. I know that he doesn't like talking. I feel like I do that, and it'll be like a lot like he'll like that, but I'm also the kind of person that I have to know if you're like okay. Uh, just peachy. Okay. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and passes space next to him. Are we like looking out at the stars? Oh, okay. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us. The lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to the different dense forest. Manda Panda, Daddy's dying tonight. Right? Oh my god. But hi, Goal. How you doing? Welcome. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What? This is like the first time in this entire game, like that I have experienced someone actually like explicitly saying that they like do stuff anywhere. Oh my god. Well, this is where he comes to do it, guys. What? What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. Oh my god. No, you can't do that, Robert. Bad. Oh my god. Okay. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Oh my god, I feel like I want to burp like every 2 seconds. Robert reaches behind him and pulls out something from under his jacket. It glitz in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh, please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, my emotes is still pending because Twitch is like slow as hell. So, sorry guys. What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did in fact bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I have been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches to his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm going to warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell you when you're kidding. I'm so happy. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. Ooh, what do you mean by that? Well, just that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Thirsty. I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and oh my god, why do you talk so much, people? And have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it as to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Oh my god. He wants your heart. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like once we get to really know him and like his past, like he'll be alright. I don't know. I don't know. Is it weird that I kind of like this? Like this? Okay, him and like Joseph, but without Mary. Good God, Mary creeps you the fuck out. But like Joseph, when he's like just being himself, and Robert are like the two people that's like, okay, like I could see myself possibly like having some like kind of relationship. But if it's like, oh, Queen Marie, sorry, hola, Thirsty looks 12, game is weird, what the fuck? Hi, Queen Marie, how you doing? But like, I don't know, everyone else, I can't really see. Like, I thought about Craig, I'm like, oh yeah, muscles, yeah, that's like pretty good. And then like I started getting to, like talking to him, I'm like, good God, you are like so annoying and like just all about working out, which nothing's wrong with that. But for me, I'm like, nah, I can't. I had to have like something outside of just working out all the time. It's an organ. Oh my god. Oh god, yeah, Mary can, yeah, Mary is just creepy. And the relationship between him and Mary. Okay, Abe, that's what you messed up. That's what you messed up when you asked to go on a date with him. If you stay at your computer too long at the very beginning, like you should have walked away and then came back to it. then you would have gotten a message from him saying, "Hey, let's go out drinking," and you would have met him and Mary out at a bar, and those two get along like white and rice. Like they are like two peas in a pod, and you feel like very uncomfortable around them. And then finally, Mary is like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go hit on these like 18-year-olds in the back. You guys have your fun." And then yeah, it's like really awkward with her. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Oh my god. Wait, is that it? Oh, okay.
Knife that wood.
Oh, fuck, a minigame? That's a good start. I didn't see what it said. I think he asked, like, what is it? A knitting needle? A sharp stick. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick! Yay! Yay! Tell me about this one. Flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm! Yay! Okay. What's the story here? Something to make me look tougher. It's working. I think you can take me in a fight, probably. Yay! Tough guy accessory. This minigame, though, I know, right? You legit just shake your mouse up and down. What's this? Ouija board. Oh my god. Chicken nugget? Please don't eat that. Yay! Robert, uncomfortable. No! Nice form. What's this supposed to be? Louisiana. Good old Louisiana. Beautiful place. Got stabbed there once, or, or was it Kentucky? Probably Kentucky, to be honest. Kentucky is a wild place. Peep. Oh, shit. I think he asked what it is again. Chopstick ready. It's a stick. Wow! Oh my god. What is this? Oh, that's a big piece. That's what she said. If you keep this up, you'll be willing pro in no time. It's a swan. Nice work. Woo! The meanest bird. It's art, my friend. Right? Ooh. So, oh look! Okay, better. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. Yay! Oh, a beautiful gift for Amanda. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving out pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ugh. While I'm distracted, the knife slices to my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. That's okay. That is me. That is exactly what I would say too. Like if I like cut myself, I forgot. No, I cut myself because I was in Boy Scouts. Um, and we had to whittle like a piece of wood to use for like our cooking and such. Some like one time, and I cut myself and I'm not sure. I don't think I even scarred. I think I only have like two scars. Yeah, I only have two scars. One's like right here on my hand, and that was like the most recent because I'm like 6'2", 6'3". I went to go put on my bed sheets and I like flattened my arms up to like fling my sheets over my bed, and I hit this ceiling fan and it like cut my hand, and I like started like just gushing blood. Like I was legit just like a fountain, and I was like, this isn't good. And no one appeared to fucking notice in my house with one, two, three, four other people here that I was in the bathroom with the door open and like the whole sink was just red. No one fucking noticed or even decided to help or anything. And so like that, like it finally healed up, like it stopped bleeding and it healed up, and you could see it, but like it's very small. The other one's on the back of my head over here. And when I was younger, at my grandmother's house in Tennessee, she had like these like silk like bed comforters. And I like leaned back because I was laughing, and I just like slipped. I just slipped right off the bed. And it was an old house, so it had like the wall heaters like on the side of the wall, and it was all metal, like a metal grating, and it had those like heated coils. But on the top, it's like the wall, and then it had like a little divot like this, so you could pop it out if you need to replace the coils. Well, that was metal, and so I hit my head, and I started like gushing blood on the back of my head. Oh God. But yeah, back when I was a Boy Scouts, I cut my hand pretty deep, and I don't know where I cut it, but I cut it pretty bad, and it was just like blood was just dripping down my arm, and everybody was like, "Ooh, that doesn't look very good." So I walked up to my my adult uh supervisor. I'm like, "Hey, I'm dying." They both just looked at me and were like, "Well, there's the med kit over there. Go heal yourself." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Robert, I'm dying. And hi, Lord Greenleaf. How you doing today, man? I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into the jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck. I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert finally carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what is left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Ooh. Okay, sorry. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know? I think it's cryptids. Like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. Good God. Cryptozoological occurrences. Good God. Whew. Unidentified animals. Ah, you're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. Wow, A Gamer is playing Apex, guys. A Gamer is playing Apex. Just leaves me. Wait, I want to message this guy. Oh my god. Wait, Origin, come here. I want to message him real quick and just be like, get your ass back here. Who's fart chat? Okay, I don't know. Alright, sorry guys. Like Bigfoot. Ah, okay. Okay. You ever hear of the Dover ghosts? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. Oh god. Oh god. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You know Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. pit bull, real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants, all good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching into the morning or something. It gets a little late, or early morning, and it gets a little late, and we set up camp. But it's different this time. This night, real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go into investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. Something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but it's something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It looked wrong. Big arms, too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy, and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't know. I don't think I've slept right since. Okay, Jesus. Oh wow, Robert.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. They say if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of Dover ghosts. Howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural, even from far away. Something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. You fucking asshole. I was like, oh shit, this is interesting. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something that's so far away I could barely can make out the shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go. Robert and I slowly back away. We get into the truck. He turns off his headlights, and we make a slow crawl back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time, he don't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage in the wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. Can't play my Apex in peace. How dare? God. I heard that boom boom. I'm like, oh, who's playing Apex? I look over, it's like, a gamer. I'm like, that bitch. You get your ass back here right now, boy. I don't know who this guy is. Someone like friended me on Origin, but I don't know them. I'm just going to decline. Okay. If I finish this game tonight, like at a decent time, I might play some Apex. We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert, thanks for a second and lights another cigarette. Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. Okay, good God, chair, stop sinking. See, there it goes again. My God, this chair, guys, I hate this chair so much. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this, or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm unhappy, that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember of all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there's also always a light at the end of the tunnel, something I held onto that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. I'm glad you told me. it must have taken a lot for you to want to tell someone like this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I'd think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all about the parenting books. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny, I look at you and your relationship with your daughter and it seems perfect. It isn't.
Hmm?
At least you're there for her. I stare out the window for a blur of at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic, did it. Oh my god, my nose is like stopped up. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Sorry, guys. I had to get a drink. My so much reading. It doesn't look like a lot of reading, but it's a lot of reading. I think I gotta talk to chat, so it's like talk, 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 talk. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about it, about all the happiest moments of my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Syrian prison.
Huh?
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out in laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. I'm about to close the passenger door. I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him.
Oh.
You hold on to that, never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks and pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. Oh my god. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where did you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. To go cryptid hunting. You know, the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. I think the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking away in her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. That's weird when you say that outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. Excuse me. I like felt that creeping up, and I couldn't do anything about it until like I was trying to finish the sentence and decided to come out like right at the end. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. I chuckled to myself and finally decided to go to bed. So how did my date with Robert go? What's my rating? Yeah, S.
We can kill it.
It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh. So I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of the suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable walks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drop of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over. Oh, fuck you. Why are you here? I cannot stand you. Why? Like, son of a bitch. You have a husband at home and kids. Go deal with them. Son of a gun. I'll look over to the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off with some younger guy, she looks so sad. Excuse me. She looks up and and half-heartedly erases her glass to me before staring off into middle distance. Off into the middle distance. I really don't want to say hi to her, but I know she's best friends with Robert. Oh my god, do I chat? Do I go speak to her to see if it gives me some bonus points with Robert, or do I just kind of just keep watching the game and ignore her? You're going to say hi? That's one for hi. Anybody else any input? I'll wait like another 30 seconds. Stay away from that mess. That's 1v1. You will feel guilty if you don't, because you know he would want you to. Fuck, goal. Why do you have to be so, like, manipulating? Fine, I'll go say hi. I decided to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups, guessing she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Aw. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? I saw my booth. Seems like Mary's having trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. Oh my god, she's one of those drunks. I'm like all happy and giddy and like really huggy and like touchy. Not like touchy like pervy, but like touchy like, hey man, like I'll like, grab you, or like, kind of like just shake you around without knowing my own strength sometimes, which isn't a lot, but some people are just really light. And I just get like, I get that way. But when I get like super drunk, like I mean like passing out drunk, I'll know my limit. Like I can feel it in my body, and my brain's like, find a bed. And so I'll be like, hey man, I'm gonna go lay down, and I go pass out. I don't go to a bar. First of all, I don't go to a bar by myself because that's just depressing. Secondly, I don't have a lot of friends to go with the bar to, or go to the bar to. Thirdly, I wouldn't go to a bar to get this wasted and then not have a way home. Like, that just, to me, just sounds so depressing. Excuse me. And my life is already depressing enough, so she clearly does not got it. Not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I'll walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird. She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't like go home with, I don't really want to say it, one of the guys she meets. Nah, ain't her thing. Huh? I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear that she might hit on me, or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? She's lonely? It seems that way. Like, it seems like she knows the marriage isn't working between her and Joseph, and so she's just like, she acts like a bad bitch and tries to get people, like young people, but like overall she can't bring herself to do it, and she's overall like altogether just lonely and a mess. Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just, sorry. It's alright. I'm so sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really, forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just hold on? What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles something into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks in the rest of the way to the front door. Walks the rest of the way to the front door. Jesus. Huh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thirsty, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how did this happen? I figure you were trying to reply. I figure you were trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short, and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in, and it's less the society we live in, and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged unto others. But you know what I mean. Words are hard, and I'm just starting to mumble my words now. Jesus Christ. Whew, God, my lips are like. Bleh, bleh, bleh. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good. Me. Do I go buy ice cream or do I go on another date? Yeah, okay, I'm glad I did take her home. I'm glad I went home with her, or brought her home. Because I thought she was going to be a bitch to me again, but she wasn't. Suspicious. I wonder if she wanted Joseph to see. Nah. I don't think it was that. I think she just didn't want to go inside, because I think her and Joseph are having hard times. My parents were like that. Ice cream! Go get some ice cream, boy? Fine. I swear to God, if I meet Brian at the goddamn ice cream stand, I want to lose it. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. My chair keeps sinking, and I'm going to fucking kill someone. Oh my God. Okay. Let's try this again. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. I better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. Who is this? Please don't be fucking Brian, I swear to God. I turned around to see Ernest. Oh my God. I hate this kid. I hate this kid so much. What do you want? Oh my God. See Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm so cool. If you have to say you're cool, just like to establish that you're cool, you're not cool. How do I know this? Because I'm one of those people. No way. It's a trap? I kind of thought it was. It's Ernest. I know Ernest is a little bitch. I'm about to go sprawl out on the couch between a liter of ice cream and a basic cable package, and I have every intention of waking up in that position tomorrow morning. What do you think? Man, talking to you sucks. Can you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I gave you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from the store for trying to run a grift on the cashier. What the hell is a grift? You know what? I don't even want to know. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue Cranrazepal vortex. Jesus Christ. Cranrazepal. Okay. He'll know what it is. I really don't want to buy it. I really hope. Oh my god, he never, okay. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Stirrer, but I couldn't seem to find any. I turned to cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter, you got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Wait a minute. Wait, you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm going to pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here and purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can't get your popcorn lung microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. I guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy some e-liquid? Do you know this kid? My daughter goes to school with him. Never met him in life. I should say I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around, see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. Oh, my hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida, swampland, scavenging for it. Sir, I can't leave you to take it from here. I can leave you and to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned on how cool Robert was was just there. Jesus Christ. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life just trying to do a good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid? I'll give you $20. Child, I will end you. Hey, Thirsty, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Sounds like he torches his dad. Or seems like he torches his dad. Seems like he torches just about everybody. He's even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them is for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchase. It's perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, though, so you're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. Me. If you're going to treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs to his home. That boy is the reason why you don't have prizes and silver anymore. Catch you around, Thirsty. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look in my face. I steal it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a keychain like back in your ska days. Jesus Christ. Taliente. Or Taliente. Taliente? Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Whew.
Welcome.
That
You've
wasn't
got
even a
dads.
date! Ree! Oh my god, that was just so much. One second, guys. Sorry. If you don't know what Taliente is, you haven't bought the best gelato yet, ever yet. Gelato. I don't. I've only tried gelato once, I believe. I think it was gelato, and I didn't really care for it. But I'm a guy who would try like everything at least once. So like it wasn't terrible, like it wasn't disgusting, but I would try it again if it was like a different flavor. Okay, so let's see. Another date. I don't want to go on a date with Craig. I refuse to go on a date with Brian. I refuse to go on a date with Damien. It's going to have to be one of these for Matt, Robert, Joseph, Hugo. Not really Hugo. Hugo's on the bottom of my list. It's like Robert top, Joseph second, Matt third, Hugo fourth. Hmm. I really want to go on a date with Robert again because that was a lot of fun. And I just saw him last night, so it was like, I don't know. Part of me wants to get to know Robert better. Let's message him again. Wait. Oh, okay. So if I go on another date with him, then I won't be able to go on a date with everybody else, I feel like. Okay. So let's go on another date with Joseph then. I went to their website and counted. They have 48 flavors. Oh, wow. Thank you for the research. Okay. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Okay. Like I said, guys, one second. My parent is texting me. I have to see what's up. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, sorry guys, one second. I'm just... Oh god, now I have to know the code. Okay, sorry. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a while for Joseph to respond. Oh god, that's a long passage. Thirsty, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma, and I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Why is like all the parents like, oh yeah, I know we said we'll do something fun, but let's just do this horrible thing together and suffer. Like, no, I'll just hit you up another night and be a chaperone with me because I need the help. Okay, this could be like another Hugo situation, and I don't like these. I think for a moment I'm a little bummed out. Of course, I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time, maybe to get to know him a little better. Let's watch teenagers be awkward together. Yeah, it's so gross. Oh my god. People, I'm streaming. Leave me alone. Alright. Oh, wait. I didn't look over California. Yeah. Alright. I take back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Justice lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you going to do extreme couponing? I'm gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. Why can't I have parents for this? Like, my parents can be like this. My parents like, oh, if I have to go somewhere, you all have to come with me and experience this hell. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I have you know that I'm mostly doing this from the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter's spider ring. For some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. Or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no use. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. Blah, I have to go, but at least there is Italian day where I'm going. Bye, Gold. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, "Jesus is coming." Okay. Okay. Guys, Jesus is coming. Just so you guys know. Okay. Continuing on. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda, except for the bad. Ernest made that. Of course. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break others' box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after Sloth. Thirsty, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route for her home. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda is able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out that they were all right. You must have been devastated. It was an Armageddon. No, I get it.
Hey.
I'll workshop it. There's a gym in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Thirsty. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something's handsome and poised. You're not that poised. Is it poised? I think it's poised, not poised. Debatable. You're just all alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Oh, you see it in the background. Oh my god, I didn't even realize the banner legit said Jesus is coming in the background. With a U, not an O. Oh my god. I didn't even see that. All I saw was Jesus is, and then my brain just kind of like X'd that out. Good god. Magic isn't real, Thirsty. God said that. That's quite a message, right? At least you know Joseph. At least you know Jesus is happy. God was also a bush one time.
Oh.
True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get the leverage on those tiny staples. You got a hammer I could use to pry these off? Thirsty, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers and nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The use will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Calming? Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is coming. No, Jesus is calming has to be it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I feel like that will make Robert laugh, but this will probably save Joseph's ass. I'm able to turn a U into an A and L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in its calming presence, Joseph. Relax, crisis averted. Let's just hope the U's don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him though. What would I would give to drop everything and start over. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I'm moonlighting on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you would like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you set up. JJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids in the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people. Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. Spin Master DJ Spinmaster Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. All right. He sighs again. Man, I've been a heavy couple. It's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. This guy is just depressing. Oh my god. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda slides it to me. Pizza in hand and punch it together. Creep, huh? Bold choice for the youth group. Let's see where this, he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. It's the DJ crying. If you want the kids really closely, if you watch the kids really closely, you can catch me cringe every time Tom York swears. There we go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears, sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rim, or at least very best, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, he exists. Don't Google it. You could do you could go, Amanda. It's fine. Amanda is, and she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to DJ booth where Spinmaster Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. Sorry, fellas. Sorry. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to probably appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. That's what Jesus would have wanted. That's not how DJing works. Now stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one, but don't you think that I think that's how it works? I don't think that's how it works. The kids came here to have a good time, and you gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey, buddy, if the problems you're having with... Joseph leans in on me. Joseph leans into me. What was his wife's name again? Wasn't it Sandra? Was it Sandra or Sandy? I don't remember. That's quite a message. Yeah, it was. Jesus is coming. Jesus Christ. I need someone to help me out here from chat. Was it Sandra or Sandy? What was his wife's name? Ah, fuck. I really don't remember. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I could tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless you're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph places a hand on Spinmaster's shoulder, who immediately collapses to Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spinmaster Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting there with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's now a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top-notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Thirsty. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for a train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I still don't realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to see. You want to be here for this or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to. I throw my car keys at Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it into the dance floor. I want to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start off easy and work our way up to more technical stuff. Pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work with. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we're getting everyone's attention. All right, Thirsty, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart. I push my shopping cart down the aisle, picking groceries as I go. Joseph follows my lead and starts making his way down the frozen food section. He checks expiration dates as he goes. I look around at you. They seem to be into it. Nice work, but we better pick up or they'll lose interest quick. The hell's a cabbage patch? I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I am sure this does not look appealing. That doesn't look appealing. I look around at the youths. They are not appealed. They're not looking too lively, but we can still turn it around. Attempt twerking? No thanks. I'd rather not. Let's moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. All right, time for the big finish. Death drop. Attempt to an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up, dirty dancing style. I approach Joseph and I motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spread his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. I look around the room to see if we convince any of the youths to come dance. Nothing, just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with magic of dance. One of the kids yawned. Well, we give it our best shot. No! No! Back up. I gotta back up. We gotta back up. We gotta make this good, guys. We gotta make a good impression. Oh, crap.
Hey! Douglas! Douglas! Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh, cracker ribs.
Okay, so the windmill is a bad call. Okay, so I got it, guys. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Alright, let me just fast forward again. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Roll dice. Alright, then sprinkler. Alright, we won't do the windmill this time, so no windmill. We'll go with the hammer slide. I tried to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get into it. Okay. Oh no, he didn't like that. Okay. I gotta go back. I gotta make the kids dance, guys. That's my mission right now. Oh god, this is like so annoying. I should probably or save right before the dances.
So sad.
Okay, let's save. Right here. Okay, so lawnmower. Or roll the dice, sorry. Roll the dice, sprinkler, the kids get into it more. Alright, so windmill and hammer slide don't do good, so let's do the cabbage patch. You can never go wrong with the cabbage patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a cabbage patch. I look around and use. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Windwalk. Death drop. Okay, I've seen enough internet videos on this move where I really think I could nail it. On the beat drop, I kick my leg up and dramatically fall on the floor, my back landing on the ground with a splam. All the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this weeks to come. My chiropractor is going to be pissed. What was that? It's the future of dance. The kids swarm to the dance where they're all laughing and dancing to the music. Yes, I did it, boys. I did it. Somewhat obligingly, what the fuck is that word? Obligingly? Jesus. I make fun of A Gamer all the time, and like the one word I stutter on, I'm like, I say it all the time. Obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and I start to move around. Before long, they are starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Hey.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I could barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds me in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Aw. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to be you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out the easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Aww. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkling lights thrown across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting out on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no pop tops to set up on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes his seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we've earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours his margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead a community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. That's for damn sure. I take a sip of mine. Cough, Apex, cough. Oh, are you like asking me to play Apex? Is that what's happening? Hey, I did say I did say that if I finish this tonight and it's still a reasonable amount of time left, that I will do Apex. So, oh my god, I feel like my throat is like closing for some reason. Oh, I would never ask you to change games. I just had something in my throat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, I don't know. I'm like really close to finishing this game. I think I have like one date left in me, and I had to choose between either him, Joseph, or Robert. So we will see which one I choose. I think I already know. I don't know. I'll see how this date goes. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. I want a margarita now. I want a good margarita. I went out to a Mexican restaurant like last week with my mom, and those margaritas were like the shittiest ones I've ever had in my entire life. It straight up tastes like sour mix. That's all it tasted like. And like this is disgusting. Do you think the dance is gonna be okay without our sick dance moves? No, not there. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Watch out for blown out flip flops. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with onion slice. It's a real fear. Thankfully, no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. Wow. Okay. Hello, throat that decided to be dry for 2 seconds. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and hitchhiked around the country. I went on adventures. I met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not proud of. But I was young and in love and didn't have to answer to anybody. Oh, I wonder if him and Robert were a thing. And now I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joshua stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on a six-string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. Yeah, I really want to go to Margaritaville too. And I've been to Margaritaville, like, well, I walked through it like 4 or 5 times in Orlando. That's in like Universal. They have like a little Margaritaville, like a huge Mexican restaurant and everything. I really want some of their drinks right now. It's an easy life. I had a Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I've ever gonna get back to it is Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from a daily life. Jesus Christ. Is it such a bad thing? It's pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville because Margaritaville itself is impossible. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you just have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is the biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. Wow, I sound so wise and like smart. And then there's me, like in real life. It's just like, yeah, that sucks. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. Just spending some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? We're not having sex, I hope. Like, okay. Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. Okay. Love you, Az. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the margarita zone.
Oh.
Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be up my own damn fault. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Jesus. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Amanda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Ate too much youth group food. I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch ball of seltzer juice and sherbet or sherbet. Amanda slides on to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on my dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I see ya in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Yay, my date's done. I think
I've never had that much fun in my life. That was awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
I think... Oh, God. Another night. Another dreary night. Another listless stroll through Maple Bay. I've really been bonding with the community at Jim McKim's lately, so my strolls have been leading me there more and more often. Peter, the man from the bank, Keith from down the street, Evelyn, who I saw at the deli that one time, and the guy whose name I think is Carl are basically members of the family at this point. In fact, I heard Neil, the surly bartender, mention that tonight is Keith from the down the street's birthday, and that he'd have to get that little baby a little cake for his special little day. Jesus Christ, like baby talk right there. I think he was probably just being a dick, but I head into the bar anyway. The mere possibility of cake is a strong enough lure me in. I step inside just in time to see Neil washing a cake tray with a crime scene outline of pink icing on it. Huh, I guess it really was Keith from down the street's birthday, and I missed it. I sit down and order a beer. As I sit down at the bar, I notice Mary from next door sitting at the corner of the room, drinking alone again. She must be having a rough day. She seems so weary and so sad. She's been doing this more and more often lately. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Oh, cool. So, okay. Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey? Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. Mary, I'd never accuse you of anything. Uncouth? Thirsty? You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband and supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Not there when he needs me. Unlike some other people in his life. Oh, no! No, 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 no. Let's back up. Let's back the fuck up, because that was, like, way too hostile for me. Okay. Do I say hi? I feel like she's gonna be really nasty towards me now. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't say hi because I feel like she's gonna be pissed at me that I'm spending too much time with her husband. Oh my god. Oh god, I feel like I shouldn't. Mm, let's do it again. Let's try again. Alright.
Hmm. Hey. Ugh.
Sure. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Hmm.
Hey, not everyone likes to yell at their spouse's friends for no reason. So you're like an expert of my marriage now? Sorry. I can't tell that you're having a rough time. I can tell that you're having a rough time and just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses.
Hmm.
It's all messed up. I'm so sorry. I'm
Hmm.
sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Kim and Jim's without looking back. Okay.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, God. I don't really want to go on a date with Matt. Guys, I really just want to go on a third date. And I think I might choose I will choose the one that I want to go on my third date with, which will I think conclude the game. However, I if you guys want me to, I will play this another time and choose someone else. But I'll do that another time. But yeah, I think I know who I want to go on a third date with. So, let's see. Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. We're going with Robert, boys and girls. Haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove up to his stinking spot. He seemed unusually somber then, like more so than usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him and hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant of reaching out to him. Thirsty. Hey, Thirsty. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight? I like a look at my dad's post. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. Yeah, dude. I'll take back to Robert. Robert, buddy, tonight we ride. Yes. Meet me at Jim and Kim's at 8. Not that I'm appreciative, but I think this is the first time Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway, music I don't recognize playing from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who is my friend. I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. I don't give a fuck anymore. Well, I don't think she cares to dismiss that much, but I figured if she started off on meat and murder, she'd ease her way into it. No, honey, the language. Oh, she'd hate that. Just promise me you'll lighten up a bit for Grandma. Then goes back to her room and turns up the volume. Turns up the volume to her sad shit. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize that he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey, hey, you take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth at the back and claimed it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. to toast. To you. Here's to your continued existence. We clink whiskeys, and I watch him sip his rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So, what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that'll kill some time before we go burn that old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun as it if it's abandoned. Mary pops over to the back of the booth, glass of wine in her hand, punches Robert in the shoulder. God damn it, Mary, will you just go away? Go to your husband and try to work some shit out, because good God. You want to know why your marriage isn't working? Because you're at the bar every night, hitting on young guys, drinking wine until you're passed out. Jesus Christ. Mary pops over the back. I read that. Okay. Where was my phone call? Sorry, I figured you were busy sticking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly. You're replacing me with a new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert clean pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What do you got a court date coming up? He'd never convinced the jury. He looks handsome. I think he cleans up nicely. Ah, no! 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 I gotta back up! I gotta back up! To you. Yeah, okay. Okay, I gotta fast forward so I can ignore all Mary's shit. Okay. He had never convinced Mary. Yeah, there we go. Seriously though, what's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's Pappy. Doctors say it's cirrhosis of the liver. I told that old hag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's over. It's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. I just didn't want to be alone. Oh, come on. Thirsty, don't be an asshole. You know that one thing Robert doesn't joke about is his Pappy. Whoops. They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it to the dim glow of the bar's lights. I look at his life. Then I look at mine. I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco, which they watch the sunset every night. Probably screw like donkeys. Wait, aren't rabbits the ones who screw a lot? Oh, sorry, didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot. Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drinks and slide it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Me and Thirsty are going to hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts a long glance at the sad sap she's been haunting and downs the rest of her wine in one cup. This place is dead anyways. We exit the bar and find the typically empty streets filled with small crowd of people. In the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Looks like this is one of those walking ghost tours that do that on this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all of the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all the stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around and he notices I'm not following him. Come on. We can't just crush it, can we? Don't be such a square, Thirsty. Just act like you belong. Robert slides up to the tour group. I reluctantly fall into a step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Oh my God, no, not Tourmaster Quinn. Hey, it was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it was widely reported that their ghosts would still haunt these hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1692. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry, who are you? Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo in Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple of the people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. I. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing it the first stop. We like to keep a low profile, easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey.
They've definitely been here, been sitting next to him the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know.
Ah.
As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the coffee spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease, damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess it's your tour. Man, I didn't know that about Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's for every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. Sturgis. Or McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I follow the group down the street. That tour guide's shirt is cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead, don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. Our group arrives in the old, decrepit colonial-style house. A quick pause and tour. My name is Quinn. But most of the people on the ghost tour call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar, mitzvahs? Bar mitzvahs. Wow, I totally just ignored bar and just saw MC mitzvahs. Bar mitzvahs and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work. Tourmaster Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His remains on the back. Stage combat experience. Anyway, there's a bit of history for all you. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was wildly popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barkley. Reginald. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues her work on latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. No reaction for the crowd. This guy needs work on his dad jokes. Actually, consumption is a popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was actually a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died from consumption. Sure, and we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down censored version they teach you in school, but if you can't handle the real story, understand it's not for the faint of heart. Can we... Oh. Thank you for the follow, Ghoul. Very kind of you. Can we... I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian has to say, right, everybody? The group murmurs in agreement. This is a topic we cover extensively in our book, Dr. Loomis. Would you care to tell the story? Fuck. Let's go. Let's rely on amazing improv comedy skills. I try to remember something. Anything from the improvisational comedy class I took that one semester in college. Yeah, I'm back and would have waited to do that if I'd known it would be that loud. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It was fine. But welcome back. How was your gelato? Was it gelato? It's gelato, right? Yeah, it's gelato. Yeah. Yes, so Dorothy Pembridge was writing a lot of books, yes, and I'm gonna need a word from that audience, any word. Ghosts, yes, and ghosts, and I look over to Robert. I think this is the part where he's supposed to come tap me on the shoulder and jump into the sea, but he's just staring at me. Everyone is staring at me. And scene. Thank you very much, everybody.
Ugh.
No, no, I had to make Robert happy. I don't want him mad at me. Oh, fuck. Start over. They were out of Tahitian vanilla bean. Ooh, no. Alright, let's skip all this poo-poo. Alright. Where's something highbrow? Ah, yes, so is rarely covered in traditional textbooks. Dorothy Primrose was caught in a fierce rivalry with fellow local author Arthur Livingston Price. Arthur's books were blatant rip-offs of Pembroke's work and consistently sold better. Pembroke was enraged by this and confronted Livingston Price at his home with plans to end his life. Their bitter feud surprisingly blossomed to a torrid, passionate affair. After many months of secret courtship, Pembroke followed through with her original plan and poisoned Livingston Price in his sleep. Overcome with unexpected grief, Pembroke polished off the last of the poison and died on her lover's side. Reports say the couples who entered his house were no doubt doomed their relationship to the bitter end. Man, I should bring my wife here. Oh, wow. Wow. So what flavor did you get instead, Cole? The entire tour group laughs heartily. I'm kidding. My wife is dead. The crowd gasps. She was killed by a ghost. The crowd gasps again. I'm just best with you guys. Nervous chuckle ripples through the crowd. The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and address us with a razzle dazzle. Ha ha ha, what an interesting story. Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anybody thinks that they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey kid, fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exorcise your demons if that's what you're looking for.
Hmm.
Don't write checks on your dick, can't cash in. Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid. His eyes grow wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear, when you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street.
Hey.
Take it sleazy, fellas. Oh my god. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. Yeah, for sure. Our last stop, the burial ground, is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghosts of the Wharf Man, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? Is this by this point the tour guide is clearly irritated with us? What about it? Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all this way to the cemetery, to the actual origin of the New England's most notorious paranormal entities, and not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real thing. That's absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on the paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one that you don't know. Robert looks over at me and smiles. Will you folks like to hear about the tale the Loomis and I met? No, the entire group shushes the tour guide. Okay, fine. Tell the story. Well, it was dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back then, I was just a Bible salesman, traveling grifter, carnival barker. Traveling grifter. Moving town to town, always looking for my next mark, and it wasn't an easy life, but I had fun talking from the rich, giving to the poor, actually also taking from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that this city has a dark side. Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait, yes? Who is a famous ghost hunter? Well, I don't like the name drop, but Georgia Mathers, tour group gas. Georgia Mathers? She's a legend. You know her? I knew her. Amazing woman died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights that sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now we had been warned by by the old crypt taker that this place is highly dangerous, but um, Georgia, Georgia was never one to shy away from adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured our your so-called wailing watchman. Wailing goes to the wharf man. Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost man telling them this. So there I was, just walking back to the hotel after a long day. Welcome back, Andy. Of running the dunk tank. I had finally worked my way up to the ticket taker, dunk tank machine technician. Anyway, after a long day of killing myself hoarse, I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now I was never much of a very I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. You said you were a grifter before, not a carnival barker. Ah, shit, was it? Did I save? I didn't save. I have to go all the way back. Alright, okay. I had to keep my story consistent. I'm happy for Sunday to come. Why? What's happening Sunday? Traveling. Alright. Alright. Working a couple short cons. There we go. Okay. Haha! Thanks, Skull. I totally forgot, to be honest. Classic pigeon drop scam, putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery, and now I was never a super. Okay, so I read that. Okay, that is just the same line. And thank God you did. Georgia and I conducted a seance and mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening, some kind of demented howl. And then it felt like something grabbing at my ankle. Robert has a whole crowd hooked, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter, or was the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran to the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by God. To this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long, the eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What do I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was that fake name again? Wasn't it David McSturgis? Oh, fuck. I know it's McSturgis. Oh, God. Was it David, Davis, or Daniel? Here, we save. I'm just going to save in case it's incorrect. I think it's David. Nope, okay. Nope, it wasn't. Let's look back. Aha, okay. I think I'm safe. It was Davis, didn't, right? Nope, okay. I was wrong again. I'm going to save there, Jesus Christ. Daniel. Okay, that made him really horny, apparently. I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholiest of forces. I thought I was going to be torn in half, but I had a God on my but I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember the passage it opened up to. Let's go with Leviticus, because that just sounds like it's purging evil. And if thy oblation be a meat of offering, bacon in a pan, I shall be a fine flour unleavened, mingled with oil. Not exactly relevant, but true. Alright, no, wait. Let's do a different one. I feel like one will make it even hornier. Let's go with. Try again.
Huh?
Let's go with this isosceles or this one. Holy word. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. I have no clue where Robert pulled that verse from. With horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. Aha! I have done it. I have made him horny. That damn creature clawed into my chest, got me real good, had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt and revealed a long, wicked scar across his pecs. And that's how I got the scar. I followed Georgia Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, polygerists, that threw our equipment across the room. But I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man, a better friend. And we've been brothers ever since. The tour group gives a round of applause as Robert and I share an emotional hug. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. The tour guide seems to have bought it. Even he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Thank you, thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Bros Guys to the Hottest Ghosts. I Saw a Demon, the shocking true story of seeing a demon. Paranormal exorcisms of supernatural icy road truckers. Let's go with I Saw a Demon. Robert has to suppress a laugh at that one.
That's the good
It made him laugh, so I'll go with it, whatever. Well, thank you both. Definitely earned your t-shirts. The tour guy hands us our coveted t-shirts, and he slips us both his business card and leans in close. If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artist, Evelyn's impersonator, or nude model, please don't hesitate to contact me. You got it, buddy. After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all that. I didn't know you had it in you, Thirsty. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was aces, although giving the Dover ghost glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Cooper conspiracy theory bit wasn't? All a part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. We arrive at the front of Robert's house. Want to have a drink? Is that even a question? Robert, how long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down an opportunity to share a found alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplice, Mr. Bobbert Small? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins, both of them. Then you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist the next morning. Bobbert. Robert just laughs and starts unlocking his door. My shins live and die. It lives to die another day. Robert leaves me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little bit off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. Yeah, for sure. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skittering across the floor. Oh god, it's his pit bull. I'm about to be torn to shreds. I shut my eyes tight and brace for impact. Betsy, hey Betsy. Or, hey, Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching at my shoes. I open my eyes. Betsy? Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's legs. He pats her on the head. Hey, that's not a pitbull. That's the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy, you're not a pitbull, and you're not taken by the Dover ghost. Betsy's made of tougher stuff than that, ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over for some well-deserved belly rubs. Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. I might be reading a little too fast, and it might just kind of be sounding like slurring, but I'm not trying to. Oh, God. My nose, like, out of nowhere is just, like, really congested. I just keep a picture of large pit bull in my wallet in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. We make our way to Robert's living room for a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that could be legally driven. His place is amazing. There are sleek, modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about being really into cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner while Betsy curls up to a pile of cushions. So, how did you really get that scar? And don't tell me you got it from fishing or for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink. My daughter and I were riding our bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital, and that's it. Not very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. He points to a picture on the wall, a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25? 26? Not sure. Does she live around here? No, Val lives back in Brooklyn, where works at some new media outline magazine things. Makes buckets, though. He suddenly seems really serious. I probably shouldn't press him about it. You like Santana? Yes. Great. Robert puts on Santana, then takes his seat on the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey, are you alright? Okay. I'm nervous now because I'm gonna like prepare to turn off the screen if I have to. Cause okay. For a second, I thought it was like really sexual music. For a split second, and I was like, okay, I swear to God, if he starts taking off clothes on stream, there's gonna be an issue. Robert leans in and kisses me. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just. Oh my God. Okay. Robert leans in and kisses me, the taste of whiskey burning my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth. I am now. I can't say anything. At best, I'm managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kisses me harder. Okay. Has anyone played this game before? Because I swear to God, if it gets really sexual, there's going to be problems. I'm going to have to end this stream. Oh my God. I feel like there's some people in chat who's played this and wanted me to play this, and it's like, alright. Like, no. If it got really sexual, Twitch wouldn't allow it. I think it's just kissing and like hugging, and that might be it. I feel like this game wouldn't go too far. Here, let me check. Let me go to Steam real quick to make sure there's no nudity in this. What is it? Dream Daddy. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Dream Daddy. Oh, okay. Wait, what's the rating on it? I played this game for 8.5 hours, or 8.8 hours. I'm not sure if this like gets dirty or not. Steam chat says it doesn't. Okay. So maybe it's just kissing and such. Okay. Never watched past the first episode of YouTubers doing this. Ah, okay. Alright, well, I'll just read it. Sorry if my sexy voice turns you guys on which will never happen. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites lightly. Jada, whoa, you're getting dirty with Robert. Okay, King, how's that child support going? Oh my god, Jada. Sliding a hand under my shirt, my heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. He kisses a trail down my cheek or neck, his teeth grazing my skin. I just wait. It's not that Robert writes down and I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Robert stiffens up and pulls away. No biting? No, I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out, tired, not a big deal. Push it. Listen, I want this as bad as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Thirsty. I'm not a good person. He takes a deep breath. I spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking, and now here I am, an old broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings. He sighs heavily. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you, I'm sorry, but is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think? Months? Years. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence. Neither of us wanted to talk. I wanted to look at each other, both of us unsure what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way, and before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking, but temptation gets you. I tried to get better, but I just couldn't. And then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man and she wanted me to be, the one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter too. Robert. I spent so much time chasing after things I thought were gonna make me happy, so I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead, my daughter hates me. And then I'm convinced myself that this, he gestures vaguely in my direction, was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I know how hard it is to. No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband, and I'm an even worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. Oh God, my throat is like so dry that it hurts. Robert puts his head on my hands. To drink water, not soda. No! Don't tell me what to do! I'll fight you, Risuke. Me, Mr. Trying to be healthy. Dang, that's way more deeper than planned to go in on you, King. Oh my God, Jada. Not everything's about money, Jada. But water tastes like water, and water is nasty. Exactly, Goal. Thank you. You'll lose, but sure. Yeah, I probably would lose fights. I'm a very tall, skinny guy, so I don't have a much body mass to crush people. Robert puts his head in my hands. And, in my hands. Not very cute, but not at the time. Uh, Sorry, Mr. Floridian. Our water in Michigan is great. Yeah, water in Florida is disgusting. It tastes straight up like sulfur. It's gross. Robert puts his head in his hands. Tell him what he needs to hear. Tell him what he wants to hear. Nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There's a lot of things in my life that I regret, that I wish I could take back or do over, and it hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what what you had the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't, and if you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself, and you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right, I don't know that well. I don't know you that well, but you have the exact same. You have the same capacity for that good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay. But I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tight as I can. He buries his head into my shoulders, hugging me back. It's going to be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders, then sobs, and I realize he's crying. No! That's so depressing and sad. That's so sad. Thank you. We stay here for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off to sleep. Okay, why can I not have a life like this, okay? Why can I not find someone like that who's like maybe not happy or sad, or I could be the sad, depressing one, and then we could just like talk him over, actually have a good date and good time, and like, oh my god. Not, wink wink. I mean, like, just like curl up beside each other and pass out. Whew, I thought this game was over already. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Thirsty, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy. Rats. What? No, you asked me questions. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. What? No, I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh, me too, actually. LOL. Yes. Oh no, I forgot again. Dad. Oh gosh, I want to be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would be fill my heart with glee. I don't think B is supposed to be there. I think it's a typo. I think it should say it would fill my heart with glee. I'll lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where the present lies covered and under a tablecloth. Hi, Palmer, dude. Welcome back. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but aw, Dad, you dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaws drops. No way. I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. 19 seasons? Holy shit. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Sorry I left before the stream started. I went swimming and it was lagging. No problem. Don't apologize. And I'm actually jealous that you went swimming. I wish I went swimming. I wish I actually went to the goddamn beach today. I didn't go to work today. I should have just gone to the beach. But no, I decided to be depressed and at my house and play video games all day. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
Okay, that looks wrong, to be honest. If they all weren't looking at me, except for Damien. Damien looks kind of fishy. But if they all weren't looking at me, that looks straight up like that one meme with all the guys and that one girl on the couch. God. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal of your accomplishments. Jailbait. Oh God. I still consider this your graduation party. Surprise, Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's the ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. It's just like, I walk over to Mary's. I walk over to Mary's, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're going to need some real life skills out there if you're going to make it out in the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right. And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're legal age. Uh-huh. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it behove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it. Hypothetically. And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. Ew, ew, who drinks pickle juice? That's so fucking disgusting. Ugh, what's going on here? Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's. You get straight A's if they die during the semester. Holy shit. Fucking at me next time. Oh my god, Risuke. Oh god, I can put like, okay, I'm weird. Okay, so when I go to like a like Firehouse Subs with like a sub place, they give like a pickle, and what I used to do is I would used to like squeeze the pickle juice out of the pickle onto my sandwich, and then just like throw like the crumbly old pickle to the side. But now I can slowly take small bites of pickles along with bites of my sandwiches, and I can enjoy it. But like, I can't do more than that. Mary, relax. It's a math, supposedly. I guess by better judgment if I leave them be. I don't think I recognize her go by the snack tape. Oh, is this Victoria or Robert's daughter? By the snack table, I should go say hello. Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met years ago, and I'm here for my revenge. You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on, I guess. Val. Okay, Val. It was right. Weirdo. Shush. I used to. I don't do anymore. Spot on. I guess that makes you thirsty, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there would be free food, so that's kind of hard to pass up. And look, I don't know you, but I can get real with you for a sec. Or can I get real with you for a second? My old man's a real closed book, you know. Me and him, we get a long way. We got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. What kind of bitterness? That kind of bitterness, it poisons you. I think I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better, a lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you had something to do with it. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know why I'm like this. I think it runs in the family. Meta trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks, I like your jacket. Your girlfriend collects pens too. My girlfriend collects pens too. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. I heard you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Amanda, a business card. If you're ever looking for internships, call me or email me. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Congrats, you just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy. While you're making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Oh, God. What do you want? Thursday. Brian, you made it. Ha, I would have passed up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a real great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro, this is the real rager thing. Taking older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Bruh, Craig, get it good. Could get it. Oh my god. See, you think that, but he's like straight up just like a gym rat, and it bores the hell out of me. All fucking day, whenever he wanted. Jesus Christ. Risuke. Sure thing, dude. Brar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much did you eat? Brar ate 4 pieces. How many witnesses? No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you again, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you more at church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dancers again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes out. Oh, good God, it's like one after another. Bro, have you seen his body? No. Does he actually take his shirt off in a scene or something? Or are you just like looking at his body like as it was? With how many kids he has, holy fuck, you know he's fertile. Holy crap, Usuke. Calm down. Oh my god. Alright, Joseph looks like a sugar daddy material. Oh my god. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar and mac ratio. Beautiful work Thursday. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda's going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey, congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Oh, she said pew pew. That she said fuck you. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. So you no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm going to break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. Oh. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit in college just fine. Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending the invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Whew, yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. I don't think I've ever met his kid before. That's the first time ever meeting his kid. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat in our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to be have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Kill the party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. Matt, I want to play with his hair. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. Excuse me. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Thirsty, if you cry again. You're the best dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for today. Present time, Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Amanda's shocking all of the Amanda kind of shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figure we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock him dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make, and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Robert's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and Emma's are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. So I had a chance to talk to Val. She physically threatened you. Yeah, that's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work on the vices. Also showered today. We sit in silence for a moment. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits, but lately it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped. I'm glad. I like you, Thirsty. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. Aww. Come here. I gotta have someone to cuddle right now. This is emotional. Sorry, my camera's going crazy because my white dog is just like making the camera flip out. Look, see? Look, that's my doggy. It's my doggy. Okay, camera. This. Show my dog. Doggy. Okay. Okay, cutie. Go run off. What, you want more love? Oh, you're so adorable. I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. He takes my hand in his. You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on emotionally before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit, figure some things out. Of course, I think what you need right now is a friend, and I'm very happy to be that for you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Let's hunt ghosts sometime. I would love that. I put my head on his shoulder and we watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon together. Did I beat the game? Is that it? Yeah, I beat the game! Woo! So Robert was my final choice because, I don't know, I felt like it. Oh my god, they even have this song at the credits. Oh my god. Aw, so cute. You're not bad either. Aw. Thank you, Cole. I'm not sure there's more. Does it just watch it just bring me back to the... Oh, look at that! That's so cute! That's so cute! Yeah, I went with pajamas. That was my going out clothes that I chose. Like, my whole character that you see, I chose it all. So it was like, I just chose that shirt and, like, pajamas, pants. Oh my god. Okay, I want to take a screenshot of that. No! 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 Fuck! I want to take a screenshot of that so I can post to my Discord and say this is who I chose. Fuck. Okay, well, whatever. Ah, so it only shows you the mini games that I've actually did. Okay. But there, I completed Dream Daddy, guys. It was only like 3 streams. It only took me like 9 hours to do so. Whew. So, in my Discord, oh god, these hiccups. Let me go check the straw poll real quick because I don't know who voted on who I was going to choose on, or who I was going to choose for my daddy. So, let's see who. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's see who I chose, or who everybody thought I would choose. Come on, show my results. What? No one thought I would choose Robert? Wow. So no one won. I am so shocked not even one person chose Robert. Literally super shocked. Wow. 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 Really? Oh, wait, 1 second, guys. Do you need some water? Ugh. Sorry, guys. My doggy needed some water. Okay. But yeah, I am super shocked that nobody voted for Robert. Okay, well, that sucks because I was kind of looking forward to having someone being rewarded. Well, actually, I'll just do that. Okay. Well then, interesting. But yeah, thank you everyone who came by and chit chatted with me, and supported me and helped me remember stuff that I obviously forgot. I will probably head over to Azurlin's stream, who was on YouTube a little while ago, um, and play some Jackbox party games with her. So let me pull up Twitch and we'll just go do like a small raid for her, because a majority of people are on Twitch. So let's go raid her. Bum 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 bum. But you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you. Oh God. I'm so sorry for like the Matrix happening right now on screen. That is horrible, like horrifying. There we go. But I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow with some. What did I say? I think I forgot what I said. I think it was Overwatch, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great night. And bye.